the heck did I watch last night? Welcome back to Wrestle Capsule. I'm your host, B. Today we're going to be talking about WrestleMania 39 Night Thus. If you guys didn't see my Night 1, I think you should check it out. I'll say this right off the bat. Night 2 was a disappointment for several reasons. Night 1 was definitely top tier compared to Night 2. I felt like the balloon was big, it was floating Night 1, and by Night 2, the sucker was deflated. Brock Lesnar versus Omos. This match itself, I was expecting it to be a whole lot worse than it actually was. And it wasn't bad. What I love the most about it is the fact that Brock Lesnar was selling his booty cheeks off. He was making Omos look unstoppable. He was making Omos look powerful. He was doing a great job in making Omos look like he was going to win, because I was expecting Omos to win. The fact that this match was only, under 5 minutes, and Brock Lesnar won. I mean, if Brock Lesnar didn't make Omos look so good, I would have been pissed off at the ending. That massive F5 that Brock Lesnar was able to get on Omos was crazy, especially since when he tried it before, Brock failed because Omos so big, 1, and 2, Brock was hurting. He was hurting, man. What I would like to see, I can't believe I'm freaking saying this, I must be high on Chris. What I would like to see is Brock Lesnar and Omos go at it again, this time for a little bit longer. I mean, I liked what I saw until, the match was over under 5 minutes. I'm wondering what WWE is going to do next. Where does this leave Omos? I mean, he's definitely looking like a threat. This women's WrestleMania tag team showcase match, y'all, I don't even understand what I watched. The fact that Shonda won. You guys don't know who I'm referring to. Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler. I don't even know what the F I watched. The fact that those two won is beyond me. Did Shayna even get to do anything really? The ending of this match was booty hole, booty cheeks, disgusting funky. Like, I hated it. I felt like the match was okay itself. I don't feel like it had very much direction. In this match, there were definitely some people who were shining. Liv Morgan was shining. Natalya was shining. Who did Natalya put in a double sharpshooter? She put Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville in a double sharpshooter. I've seen her do this before, but I love when she does it. That was a highlight for me. Who else? Even freaking Shotzi was shining. Like, there were people in here. Of course, Raquel Rodriguez was looking so strong, but Shonda winning puts a bad taste in my mouth like bitter. This right here just confirmed to me what I feel like WWE is going to do next. I feel like Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler are going to get the women's tag team titles from Becky Lynch and Lita. I feel like that's what they're building up to. But baby, the triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. Gunther versus Sheamus versus Drew McIntyre. Stellar. These three put on a dang clinic, dare I say. You got Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. They have beef. They're old friends. Sheamus feeling betrayed. Drew's like, yo, you three much right now, so you're having this dynamic. Gunther, he's the ring general. He just wants to retain and keep his Intercontinental Championship, and he has two opponents, Drew and Sheamus. Like, everyone is hungry in this match. Gunther retained. I am a huge fan of Gunther. I was so shocked, but I was so happy. I honestly thought that it was going to be Sheamus who was going to win. I would have been fine with that. And then Drew and Sheamus going back and forth. I was even going to accept Drew McIntyre win the IC title. And then once again, Drew and Sheamus going back and forth. And then eventually Sheamus getting the title. But Gunther winning? Oh my goodness. Like, where are they going to go now? Like, he still got the belt. I love it. This is where I get sad. Because as you can see, you see what I'm wearing right now. I'm a huge fan of Asuka. I was so gassed up to see Asuka snatch the Raw Women's Championship from Bianca Belair's fingers. But no, Bianca Belair retains. For the past 2 WrestleManias, Bianca Belair has won. I was not expecting it to be 3-0. What was the point of building up Asuka, especially with her winning the freaking Elimination Chamber match? Guys, if you have not watched my Asuka video, I'm gonna link it up here. What was the point of rebuilding her character? But at the same time, as I take myself out of my anger, I start to think clearer. The whole feud between Asuka and Bianca Belair was not strong enough. It wasn't something that everyone was getting behind, something that we're just like, ooh, like at the edge of our seats. It wasn't built up to the point where this title change would make sense. This is only going to make Asuka's character more dark. I hope that this means that Asuka is going to continue to go after the Raw Women's Championship no matter what it takes. Hopefully this isn't over. Hopefully this is a continuation. Now, if this is not a continuation, they don't keep going with this whole Bianca Belair and Asuka thing that they got going, then I'm going to be even more pissed, and I'm going to go back to what I was originally saying, which was this is bullshit. Otherwise, outside of my feelings about how the match went and who won, the match itself was good. And I mean, I'm proud of those girls. They did a fantastic job. I just don't like that Asuka lost. That's all. Bruh, how you gonna have Shane McMahon come out for WrestleMania? Freaking Shane does a leapfrog. He F's up his legs. Would he mess up his quads or whatever? I don't know. He freaked himself up, and it just created a very awkward moment. But then Snoop Dogg came in and rocked the Miz's soul. This is where I come from with this. Like, it was nice to see Shane again. I hope he recovers. It was dope to see Snoop Dogg punch the Miz in the face. But this was a waste of time. Besides the fact that someone got injured. No LA Knight in Los Angeles, Inglewood, whatever, Hollywood, whatever. We in California, right? His name is LA Knight. There's no LA Knight in WrestleMania goes Hollywood. Where's the sense? Where's Bobby? The only time Bobby came out was for 2 seconds, the pose with his Andre the Giant trophy. People who should have been in WrestleMania were not. And instead, we put on this match that crashed and burned anyway with The Miz, Shane McMahon, and Snoop Dogg. So, I don't know. Snoop Dogg pinned The Miz for the win. Like, what the frick? Hell in a Cell, y'all. Finn Balor and Edge. I couldn't even keep track of what was going on. It was so fast paced. It was incredible. Granted, going into this match, I didn't want to see this. I was mad because if you guys have watched any of my other videos, I was talking about how I thought this feud between Finn Balor and Edge was done. I felt like they just kept going. WWE just kept going and going and going and just would not let it die. But of course they did an incredible job because these are two talented individuals. The Brood, Edge, and then you have Demon Finn Balor. So it was all types of evil up in there. Chairs, freaking ladders. At one point, I think Edge threw a ladder, then Balor just started bleeding. He got cracked open. If you guys have not seen the cut on this man's head, oh my goodness, it's so brutal. Like, he had to get stitches like that. It was crazy. This match was absolutely insane. And then when Finn Balor, and I'm jumping around because there's so much that happened in this match. When Finn Balor did the freaking coup de grace on Edge off the table, I was like, man, is Finn Balor's legs effed up now? And eventually Edge was able to defeat Finn Balor. Can we leave it? The main event was the undisputed WWE Universal Championship match between Tribal Chief Roman Reigns and American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. Woo, this match was beautiful up until you got people coming out. You got the Usos coming out. I mean, Solo Sikoa was already out there. Solo Sikoa throughout the match was interfering to make Cody, distract him, freak him up while the referee wasn't paying attention. So you have that, but then you have the Usos coming out trying to freak things up. But then you have Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, our new Undisputed Tag Team Champions, coming out to Cody Rhodes' aid to freak up the Usos. There was so much stuff going on, and I felt like it was starting, as it got closer and closer towards the end of the match, it started looking familiar. Now, I did want Roman Reigns to retain the Undisputed WWE Universal Championship. One, because I like him as a Tribal Chief champion. I've enjoyed it thus far with the bloodline and all that. But two, because eventually I do want Cody Rhodes to win. I do want him to become champion eventually. I just do not feel like it's time. I'm probably going to get a lot of comments about, he should have got champion. He was ready. I feel like Cody Rhodes needs to work a little bit more for the belt, so it does not seem that he was just given this opportunity, coming in as 30 in the Royal Rumble, getting the opportunity on the grandest stage of them all after coming back from injury, pectoral, shoulder, all the effed up stuff, to get this opportunity to go against Roman Reigns for the championship. So have him chase for it. And in turn, with him chasing after the championship, we go along this journey with him. And it'll be that much sweeter when he gains it, when he wins, when he dethrones Roman Reigns. But I don't feel like night 2 was the night. I don't feel like WrestleMania 39 was the time for Cody Rhodes to get it. The end of this match was looking so typical to what happens in Roman Reigns championship matches. I get it. The bloodline, the Usos, Solo Sikoa are the true backbones of this stable. Without those 3 men, and Paul Heyman, the wise men for that matter, without those 4 men, Roman Reigns would not be the Tribal Chief. He would not have been reigning and defending for over 900 days. WWE is shooting for 1,000. I know it. They're just screaming in their little draws just to get Roman Reigns to 1,000 days of being champion. It just seemed like a rinse and repeat ending. I know for a lot of people who are exclusively Cody Rhodes fans and hate Roman Reigns and cannot wait until this man is dethroned, they were pissed off. They were so mad. They were tried. When will this reign end? When will Roman no longer reign? When will he be dethroned? This is drawn out now. This has been a long journey, and they got someone like Cody Rhodes for the fans to get behind. The promos that birthed out of this manufactured feud was amazing, from Cody Rhodes especially, and Roman. I feel like it should have been executed maybe in a different way, but I understand why WWE did it. They gotta switch it up, man. They gotta switch it up. But I would love to know what you guys thought about night 2. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more episodes. Thank you guys so much for watching. And by the way, for those of you who caught that night 1, my WrestleMania night 1 video was my 100th episode on this channel. Thank you. You guys are super awesome. I'm so excited and I'm so happy that you guys are still here and this channel is still growing. I'm so grateful. So guys, thank you so much for watching. More content coming soon. Signing off. Bye.